Oh no. Okay, here we go. Alright. I did another Ross haul, and I'm gonna see exactly if this stuff was worth the $30 I paid for it. And I did another one of these already, so I'll link that down below whenever I release that one. But I bought 4 figures, each valued at around 20 bucks to 30 bucks. And I'm gonna go through 3 of them because one of them is actually a model kit. And I'm gonna start with that first. And we're just gonna go from there. So, first thing here is this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, I think I said that right, Dragon Ball Z model kit. And this thing was at Ross for, you know, 8 bucks. And it's normally valued at $32 as it said on their compared value. So I figured this would be a good one to start with. I'm going to do a separate video building this one because I did a while ago I did a Gundam build one, but I've never done a full figure one. This one looks like it comes with different hair types and face plates and stuff, so I'm sure this one will be fun. I don't know how big it is. It's probably not very big, but we're not going to open this one up in this video. I'm gonna do a video building this one, but yeah, I think that's pretty good value. 8 bucks for something that's only 32, and it's Bandai. I think that's the brand, either that or it's the model brand on here. Hold on, Figure Standard or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna stick that over there. But yeah, I think that one's pretty cool. And then I got more Ninja Turtles figures. Last time I got a lot of Ninja Turtles ones. For some reason they have a ton of the Royal Subject Ninja Turtles figures. They're for like cheap, so like 10 bucks for each figure. And I found a animated series Donatello. I already have the animated series Leo. I'm trying to complete the whole set, but this is the only one they had there. But this one looks like it comes with 2 heads, 2 extra sets of hands, a pizza, and a weapon. So I think this one will be fun to open up. I got another one of the non-animated ones that's part of the main comic line. This one's box was all janked up, but I don't really care about that. But yeah, this is Jenica, and this is the comic more version, so I'm guessing there is a non-black and white one, but this one has yellow, and I think this is a female turtle. I don't really know much about the other Ninja Turtle characters, just about the main 4 ones, but I know that they keep making more and more of them. Like, there's a bunch of different ones. There's that one from that old TV show, and then there's like a bunch of other characters, like I think one's like name is Scar or something. Yeah, they have like a bunch of different turtles that vary from the 4. But yeah, I saw this one, I was like, I think it'll be cool since I have the Michelangelo from the main line too. And then here I have a Hasbro figure, and I haven't done a Hasbro figure in a while. I know we've been doing a lot of Loyal Subjects and more McFarlane figures when I do these videos. This guy's just 8 bucks here, and it's a Turbo Invisible Phantom Ranger. And I just liked him because, like, I mean, look at that. And he comes with like what looks like decent accessories, like a gun, 2 hands. He's 6 inches tall. He comes with like some blast effects. So I think that'll be fun. And also I like Power Rangers, so Power Rangers are always fun. So we got a lot to open up here. And I guess we'll just start off with this Power Ranger guy because I'm curious to see what he looks like. And he seems to be highly packaged in here. This guy's normally valued at $23, which, I mean, for a thing that's saying it's 4 plus on the top, I don't think that's very fair. I don't think Hasbro has ever been fair with their pricing of their Marvel Legends figures. Like 20 bucks for what they give you is not really that great. But if I can find them cheap, I'll grab them. And Power Rangers, I think, especially when it's like the Star Wars Black Series figures, those are usually a lot cheaper than the Marvel Legends and the Power Rangers figures, just because, like, I guess people don't buy the Power Rangers or Star Wars as much. So that's nice when you want Star Wars figures, which I've been planning on trying to get the Black Series Darth Vader that they had. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab out these accessories and we'll look at the actual figure. I like how they wrap them in this nice little wrap in here. But here we go. So we have this sick explosion thing. I don't know what that's for. It looks like it's like a back piece. You probably stick it on the back. I'm not sure. We'll look at that in a sec. He has a little gun, and he looks like he has 2 fisted hands. I guess he has grabbing hands on his normal hands, probably. And then we have, it looks like this is going to go in the front of his gun here. Yeah, there's a little hole. So this should fit. Oh, no, wait, this is a peg here. So yeah, so that looks pretty sweet. And I bet I can use this for other weapons. I have a couple weapons with my Deadpool here, which glad he's on my desk right now. But yeah, with this little Deadpool, did a video on him a while ago. My fake Revoltech Deadpool. This will go good with that. But so 2 hands, not a lot. You know, when you get more hands with stuff like this figure here, you there's kind of more to be expected, especially with the price you're paying. But I paid, you know, $7 for him, so it's not too much. I don't care too much about accessories when he's that cheap. Figure's a little heavy, I don't know why. And usually brand new Hasbro figures are super stiff, so we'll see how stiff this guy is with his articulation. Oh wow, okay. So, you know, he's supposed to be invisible, but, you know, that's cool. He's got like this shimmery silver paint on him. I don't know who this character is. Again, when it comes to like extra characters that are added and stuff like Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles, like I don't know apart from the main ones. Like I know the main villains from the old one, and I know like the Red Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Black Ranger, Green, White, Pink, you know, the basic ones. So I don't know who this is. Looks like he has decent articulation. Good crunch there. He's got the ab crunch, he's got the torso. You can spin that. No, I guess diaphragm cut. Leg articulation's a little wonky. That's a little weird. He's got double knee joints. He doesn't have any toe joints, so you're not going to be getting him into crazy crouching positions. But, you know, decent articulation. He doesn't have any... There's a little bit of butterfly joint in there. A little bit. So, yeah, you get decent articulation with him. Looks like his head's on a peg, so if you wanted to swap it with something else. But yeah, I like the look of this guy. It's very retro, kind of retro spaceman, which is really cool. I love like old 70s looking, 60s, like what people thought the future was going to look like, and this definitely is reminiscent of that. So, you know, probably useful for some stuff, and I like his articulation, so like you don't need a lot. He's definitely cool looking, so yeah, this is a decent figure. I think this is supposed to be like a jetpack piece or something. It goes on his back. That doesn't really fit. I don't know. I'm gonna look on the box because I can't tell what that's for. He doesn't have instructions on what he's supposed to use that for, so I guess I'll have to look it up. But it looks like it's just a back piece, and it's probably what that is. He has like a peg on the front here, but that's just like a little hole. I don't think that's anything special. So I think it's just to make, maybe he has like a jetpack or something in the show, and this is supposed to look like he's flying, or maybe it's like an absorb. Oh, I see what it is. It's to make it look like someone's getting shot, I think. So like you can use it with other figures. It's like a battle piece. So like you can go like this and be like, oh no, I'm getting blown up. That's pretty useful actually. I bet I can use that with other figures. But yeah. Decent figure, really like him. I like the paintwork done. Like I like the translucent with the brightly colored like silver on there, which definitely works nice. I kind of wish they did silver for his visor. They just did like a matte gray, but I think that worked because it kind of would have, the visor would have blended in a little bit if they used that. But yeah, I think it's sweet. I don't know who it is, but you know, it's cool. And for $7, that's a decent figure with his accessories there. He's got 2 fisted hands, so get more posability with that. And this piece is sick too. So I want to do this one last because this one's the most interesting to me. Let's do this animated series Donnie here. Let me move these guys out of the way. And let me move my camera back a little bit so you can actually see. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this guy opened. We'll go ahead and see what I'm working with here. So I liked these figures because they're like $10, but you get a lot of accessories. And Loyal Subjects is really good about the value of their figures because they're like about the same as a Marvel Legends, like you get the same size, but they put a lot more accessories. And for like 18 to 20 bucks sometimes, you get a lot of value with these figures, and that's what I really like about Loyal Subjects. It doesn't make sense to me why a lot of their figures are at Ross, which is like a resale store. In case you didn't know, Ross is like they buy up old stock of stuff from old stores, from stores that like stuff that didn't sell basically, and they resell it there. mainly like clothes and fashion stuff, but they'll also have some toys and, oh my, all of that just fell out. And action figures from royal subjects are a common thing there, and they have a lot of the Ninja Turtle ones, even though like those are some of their strongest figures in terms of sculpt work. Obviously, you're not going to see much on that because they're going with a more cartoony style from the 80s cartoon, which I love. I want to get the full set of these guys. I have the full set of the original 1988 Turtles and the full set of the Mutant Mayhem Turtles. So I really want to get like, a full set of those. But I definitely think this is a fun addition here. I don't like this as much. This is something I had trouble with the Michelangelo or the Leonardo figure, was trying to get these weird belt parts on. I kind of wish it was built in, but okay. So he just gets a stick, you know, Donatello. He never ever gets the good weapons. He did come with pizza though. The other Leonardo did not come with pizza, which is very saddening. It's Ninja Turtles, and you want to have pizza with Ninja Turtles, but you know, looks like he has like a little grabbing hand here, so I want to make him holding his pizza. Or maybe this one will work better. I don't know. Here, we're gonna put it in there. There you go. And he's got an extra head, which is great too. These guys come with extra heads, which is not something you see a lot. Like, really, you won't ever see an extra head in like a Marvel Legends figure unless it's some super special figure. And I've only have one figure that of McFarlane that did that. McFarlane doesn't even have the DC license anymore, so you know he's pretty small. He's smaller than this 6-inch figure, so he's probably about like 5 inches maybe. So you know, scale is not something I'm super concerned with, but you know, articulation is decent on these guys. I didn't cover the last one. These little knee pads do get in the way, and that looks a little weird, but you know, you're not needing a ton of articulation for him if you're trying to get him in poses from the show. But you know, it's a decent figure. He's got butterfly joints, ball shoulders. He's got like good articulation everywhere, and the sculpt work is nice. Like, it definitely looks like what the old artwork done for the TV show and stuff was. So that's a good figure, and valued at $10, I think that's fair, especially with the amount of accessories you get with his weapon, extra hands, head, and the pizza slice, which I think is great. So that's a decent figure there, and I want to do the last one here, Jenica. I don't know anything about this figure. I guess it says it on the back. Straight from the pages of TMNT IDW Comics, with custom artworks from Sophie Campbell. So I guess she drew this. Sophie. Yeah, so I don't know who this is. I think I saw a comic, like a graphic novel, that this character got its own comic. The box is already busted up, so I can just pull this thing out here. I do like the yellow. We haven't had a turtle with a yellow bandana before, so this will be interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that. We have a trading card. Let's get one of those. I think only really McFarlane does those, so it's nice to see that there's more of those everywhere. They also, Best Action does these a lot, these crazy weapon attachments that make it look like it's motion, which is also really useful. You could get this for Wolverine. If you have any Wolverine figures, this would be really cool for that. But let me get the other one out. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. They have articulated bandanas with ball joints on those too. So this one's got some little Wolverine claw things. I'm guessing this just pops on there, like on the tips of those. This is like, it doesn't look like it's gonna go in that far. It doesn't want to go in at all, really. Maybe just on like the very tip. It's supposed to look like it's... I don't want to break it is the thing. It really does not want to go on that weapon. Looks like this one doesn't have really any special weapon apart from these little knuckle Wolverine claw. Oh wait, no, there's a knife on it. Let's get the figure out. And they always put these nice rubbery capes, very soft rubber, so you can get that into poses if you need to. I like the look of this figure. It's like, you can still tell it's a traditional Ninja Turtle, but not so much that it gets bland, you know? Which I really like how IDW Comics sort of helps reinvent the Turtles a little bit from being just the generic 4 colors. I'm not getting that on there. She's got this cape. She did come with an extra face, but I'm not gonna lie. That looks a little weird. That looks a little cursed. Not gonna lie to you, bro. That's kinda weird looking. So yeah, that's what that looks like. I think this comes out. Yeah, it does. So that's what something I liked about the Dark Leonardo figure was these knives all came out. Like it wasn't just a piece that went on there. And this comes out too. Does she have a part? Because this has a little peg on it. Maybe that's just to keep it from going down too much. It's got a peg on it. I'm thinking maybe it can stick somewhere else, but articulation's decent. It definitely looks better than the other one. You know, the knee joints are still weird because it has to like part the cloth like that. But articulation's decent. It's definitely better feeling than the other figure was. These little knife things are tiny. I really want to get, so it looks like these have longer ones on there. I really want to get these attachments on, but they really don't want to fit for me. I bet they're good for like Wolverine or something, but I don't have any Wolverine figures. I really wanted to get the Marvel Legends like 20-year X-Men, whatever that newer one was. Maybe it goes on the other, oh, it goes on the other way. I was putting it on the wrong way, so it goes like that. So like you can make it go, I can get a better dynamic pose. Okay, well it fell off. So let's put on the bandana real quick. I do wish she sort of had something that wasn't a screaming face and a face that looked normal that wasn't like this, because I don't know, something about this just makes it look like a donkey for some reason. I can't get this stupid bandana in. There is only one problem I really have with Royal Subjects. So they have like great sculpt work, great articulation for their figures, great quality control too. These bandanas on these figures just absolutely suck to put on. Like, they really won't go in, and when they do go in, they don't really stay on that well, but at least they're articulated. So yeah, this is, I don't even remember the name, Shinika? Decent figure. I think it'll look good with my Michelangelo that I have from the same line. I hope to get all of those too, because I just love Matteo Santaluca's artwork for that comic. But yeah, I think Ross definitely is good if you want to get figures on a budget, especially like Ninja Turtles. If you're into Ninja Turtle stuff, go to Ross because they have these things there. But yeah, I definitely want to find more Power Rangers figures, hopefully to go with this guy because I really like the look of this guy, and I think Hasbro does a good job with the Power Rangers figures. And, you know, complete my set of these. So I hope you did enjoy watching this. Look out for the video of this because I'm going to be building this Super Saiyan Vegeta thing here. I gotta pick up all these accessories and all this box trash. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review of these, and I will have more hopefully out soon. This all looks like real like cloth. Fidgeting with it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and join my Discord if you want to get notified about videos, or you can just hit the notification bell, whatever you want to do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, Donnie fell.